Day 445. Let's get started.
And we still talking shit. I'm still popping shit, nigga. Get your whole school. I'll take all of them down. Because you niggas don't know. But you do know that y'all niggas are not Israelites. Y'all are heathens. And your generals are sitting back laughing at you dummies. Collecting your money. You're not a natural branch. If you even thought you was going to smoke us, brother, you done bumped your fucking head. This was going to be the biggest embarrassment of ISUPK life. I was going to destroy your fucking ass from limb to limb, every round. Unrefutable evidence. You would have died on stage if this shit was live. I would have made so much mockery of you niggas, laughed in all y'all fucking face. That's why I wouldn't be live. But what you niggas do, you fucking tuck your tails like dogs and cower the fuck out. Like some fucking bitches. Whose bitch made name? You got a lot of shit to say on your video. A whole lot of shit. But whose bitch made now? Scared pussy boy. Now Tazaya, your big coon ass won't do it. Won't you battle me since you telling everybody, hey brother, coaches community. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Running none of that bullshit. Who cares, nigga? Let's teach the truth to our people. You niggas so caught up on worrying about everybody else shit. Let's deal with Israel shit. I ain't worried about no Christians. I ain't worried about no Baptists. I ain't worried about no Jehovah's Witnesses. But none of these other people, I ain't even worried about these motherfuckers in Kenny. Shawshan don't care nothing about them. That's their business. I'm about my father's work and Israelite business and fixing our fucking nation. But you niggas are shook. Y'all know why you shook? Because you know you teaching lies and that shit ain't the truth. You know why you niggas shook? Because a lot of you niggas ain't Israelites and you know it. Don't get mad at me because I can see my bloodline pure. Ain't no white blood running through my veins, my man. I go to all my family units, all my people are niggas. From generation to generation to generation to generation. Yeah, I got some Mongols in my family, but they not through Shawshan bloodline, so I ain't got to worry about that. See, you niggas are scared. You niggas are scared, not me. Why? Because you niggas know you are not us. Gorilla Hebrew, he's not an Israelite. He's not a chief high priest either. Okay? He's part of the Mongol race. Just like Cockroach. All of y'all are y'all Spaniard babies, Spaniard daddies. Go and tell Pro, no? Brought you niggas in to infiltrate. And now y'all trying to sit at the top of the throne as y'all somebody. And your elders sold out and took the bag, and they don't want to deal with you. The nation of Israel is divided. 4 years ago started Root, FOPE. I never watched a video from Washington, Yehuda, or Deborah a day in my life. I battled against Chosen Seed because they were the first with the whole Negro doctrine thing. But the Most High straightened my ass up and said, Shawshan, no matter what, you're going to teach the truth. And when he presented to me enough times to say, nigga, you need to look at this, and I'm telling you, and through the spirit and told me, we need to look at this shit. And we looked at it, and now we're coming out, studied it for 2 years and realized, you know what, they're right. So he gave me a choice. You want to lie or you want to tell the truth? I ain't lying, Father. I did. I done seen your power many times when you displayed yourself to me for doing shit that I knew I wasn't supposed to do, and you would judge me, and I said, oh no, I'm not going to lie about this. I ain't lying about nothing. But see, you niggas don't fear the Most High. See, I fear. When I die and I get judged, I want the Lord to say, job well done. And I ain't being tossed in that little fire. A lot of you niggas, y'all going in that lick following the hunter. Y'all going in that lick following the car. Y'all going in that lick following the heart. Y'all going in that lick following the family. No, I ain't following nobody but the Messiah. He's the way, the life, and the truth. And no man comes unto the Father through him. But you niggas sit there and take oaths through these men, and they want to tell you the angels and the Father watching right now. And if you leave, they gonna write your name out the book of life. How the fuck you know? How you know, nigga? Y'all brainwashed. Shawshan is not. Too much stuff going on in the nation of Israel, family. For me to back out and be a coward. I'm own man. I have my own mind. And I am not a fucking fool. Okay? See, the thing about me and the rest of these niggas in Israel, one thing Charles Shan did, family, I studied. I read books. Because I was trying to mimic and be like somebody that I was inspired by in Israel. A man who I told to his face and himself and told him that I admired his work and his teachings and the way he could be fast on the draw. And he knew how to street teach. And he knew so many subjects and topics that it was hard to debunk this guy and his teachings. Because he knew a lot of things. So I would look at his videos over and over again, research and study, family. Because in my mind, I said the only way I won't be lied to, family, I had to be versatile in the knowledge. So that's what I did. I started studying the Native Americans. I started studying African history. Started studying the Quran. Started studying Kemet. Started studying Hebrew. I started studying Yiddish. Started studying Sephardic Hebrew. Started studying Lashawan Kodesh. I started buying all the books. I started reading for myself. I started studying so much I could succeed and pass the elders now. I don't need no man to teach me no more. I don't need to sit at nobody's foot. I ain't going to be in the truth for 20 years and you niggas don't even know how to do the Passover ceremonies and Purim ceremonies and all this shit. Like, for real. So, this man who I was studying under, secretly, but never telling him about it until years later, was General Yahar Hashar of AOC. Probably one of the greatest street teachers ever. One of the most diverse teachers ever. Who that these other guys cannot even touch. So a lot of stuff he was teaching, I never heard other Israelites teach on. And I admired that because I'm like, damn man, this dude's smart as hell. He's smart as hell because a lot of this shit I never knew. And that's the truth. And you know that. And I told him that. But it's a lot of things in this teaching that I missed. And I'm going to show y'all some right here. I uploaded this video 9 years ago on our YouTube channel, family. This video has 400,000. Okay? 467,000, almost 500,000 views, family. But it's something that a lot of people miss in this video. General Hashar was telling us back then about Israel and how people looked, about the people of antiquity. But this went over a lot of Israelites' heads. I want y'all to listen very carefully on what he's going to tell who these people are and how it makes so much even more sense. Just listen.
He did not go to Muhammad. Muhammad was upset. Let's see. Let's see. Now hold that one. Now, because you said that we're not Jewish. Now, if you understand the black man, black woman and child, Hispanic man, woman and child, the Jews of antiquity, they were not white. And the Jews of today, they are not white. Never have it and never will be. We will prove that. Here you go. It's the pictorial history of Israel. Jacob A. Rubin and Maya Baraka. These are all white men. Now they're going to tell you the images of real Jews. Let's see. I'm just going to turn, open the book. Wait a minute, hold on. Until I see. Now let's
tell y'all, a lot of them already know, and a lot of them don't. But if you're a follower and you're not really listening, you're going to miss it. He's telling you about the Ottoman Turks. He's telling you about the Ottoman Empire. So when you know about the Ottoman Empire are the mingled people, the mixed people. They are not Ishmaelites. They are the hybrid people. But he's telling you who are the original Arabs. That's why you have to listen. And see, back then when I was listening, I didn't get it. But see, he was speaking about phenotype and the genotype, and I didn't understand. I was looking it up, but I wasn't for sure. But this shit makes so much more sense now. Years ago when I figured it out, and I said, he was telling people, but they wasn't getting it. Just listen.
Yeah. So I want you to see who these are the sons of the Ottoman Turks. The Ottoman Turks are the so-called white men that come with them. You understand? So these are not no real Arabs. They're not real Ishmaelites. Understand that? We know this for a fact. Why? Because the father of the Ishmaelites was Abraham. Abraham was the father of the Ishmaelites, and who else? Right. Because of Isaac. Okay? And Isaac got Jacob. So now Abraham was under the city of the Chaldeans. The Chaldeans were the ancient Africans. So think about it. Let's put two and two together to see the hair. So how is it that the Israelites are both looking like they're white men and like this, that, and the other? But wait a minute. Their father was amongst Africans. You understand? So the ancient, the Israelites, all these Israelites of antiquity were black. So these Israelites you see today, these Arabs, they're Ottoman Turks. There you go. That's who they are. They're not Arabs, they're Arabs. Okay? So they take it up for something they didn't even make. All right? So now let's try to move on to something. Let's see. Let's see. Here's the talk. It's going to show you straight up something. Who I said though? You're a Jew? You're a big joke. You know what? Right now. You mean Jeremiah 8? Yeah. So you say that you take this in there. Understand that. There's a lot of things there. You're not Egyptian. The Egyptians of antiquity were Africans. See? That's like games with you. Give me that. Give me that. Okay. Give me that. See? That's like.
Now, family, listen very closely. This guy said that he's an Egyptian. He just told this guy, you're not an Egyptian. The Egyptians of antiquity are African. This is no different when you deal with the chart. So if you think about it, the nation of Israel started out all Negro. How can today they change when we can tell the heathens today that they're not the people? It's the same concept. Just listen good. But see, I didn't understand it then. But it was like the Most High was telling me, because I done watched this video probably like 100 and something times, over and over and over, but I still didn't get it. But listen, very well.
Play some matches and games. When I showed the picture, they go, oh, that's just a picture. You know why? Because the Egyptians of antiquity were African. So that's why they didn't want to say where they came from. Now let's see what happens. Again, show you this, the nature of a man. The nature of a man that has evil in his spirit. Only the white man is like that in the life. He said that he was an Egyptian. So when I saw this picture, remember he said, wait, no, that's just a picture. Because the ancient Egyptians of antiquity were black. They were African. So now he said he was an Egyptian. Y'all remember. Who's lying? I'm not lying. I'll be lying today. I'm not lying. You ain't no damn Egyptian. You ain't no damn Egyptian. You ain't the Egyptian of antiquity. No. But we know this by fact because the Egyptians of antiquity were African. You are not African. And you know that you're not African. You're African. You know it's the truth. You've been revealed.
Egyptians. So, once you deal with the mingled people today, those guys that speaking of General Hashar, they are what you would call the mongrel race, the mingled people over there in the Middle East, where the Lord is going to go over there and kill a lot of them. That's who they are. All of these people that's mixing are what you would call mingled. And see, I didn't understand it then about the genotype, the phenotype. But looking at this back then, I always wondered what the hell was he talking about and what did he mean? But if you go back and you look at the people in antiquity, a lot of these people claiming that they somebody, they are not. They are mixed breed, mutts, half-breed people that's mingled themselves, and they are castaways of Israel, even in our nation. So when we're talking about other nations doing it, it applies the same for our nation. That's why nationality is very important. That's why. And this is why nobody will debate the chart, because this even proves even more that the chart is lies.
That is for mother. He knows that. He knows that African. I mean, not Egyptian. They're wicked ass. This that you live in. Chinese men live in America. That don't make a white man. No, they just live in America. Don't the hell out of here with that nonsense, man. I'm not agree with you got, love. Agree with you got. Let's get that straight. You just lived there. You just lived there. You just lived there. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what you got. Now, as we said earlier to you, sister, about the statement you made, see, God chose particular people. We let you know that statement that you made has no relevance to what God has set up. God has set up a particular people, and that particular people, He's going to raise them back up in the latter days. See, that's why people walk in the dark side.
All right, family. That's all I needed on that. Okay? So, back then, when I was studying, okay, I was trying to learn phenotype and the genome. But that was way advanced to me at the time. I did not understand. But that video, I always listen to that video every day, damn near, over and over again. And I was trying to understand what he meant by genetics. But then, about 4 years ago, Most High really made me understand that when I learned about the Negro-only doctrine. And I was like, your favorite teacher, who you admired and watched all the time, told you then, but you didn't get it. And I didn't. That's why people of antiquity is very, very important. Man. So when we go down the line, 4 years, nobody wants to debate the chart. And this is not a shot at my elders or a shot at AOC. I'm just showing y'all how even himself, knowing the knowledge that he got, will tell you who's Israel and who's not. It's clear as day. It's easy. It's a mixture of people. When you're mongrel, you're mixed. The antiquity people are black. The Jews are. The Arabs are. The Egyptians are. So what changed later? When you look at the walls of Egypt, you're not going to see Caucasites on there. You're not going to see none of the modern Turks on there. You're not going to see none of those people. So you have to X all them people out. There's no way in hell they could be the children of Israel. And even the stuff that I was bringing out was going to prove that. But I just wanted to show y'all that. Matter of fact, let me drop the link in case anybody want to come on. I know Elder Pronounced supposed to be coming on. Because I done showed my works in this nation, family. Sincerely. I did my job. I tried my best. But we're dealing with people that's now just teaching lies. Some people may be ignorant and just don't know. But some people out here are just teaching lies. Now, do I believe Elder Bashar is teaching lies? Again, no. I don't believe that. I believe he was just out there dropping his knowledge. And sometimes people just may not understand. But the information that he gave there is irrefutable. Any Israelite looking at that, you cannot refute that. Everything that the man said was 100% correct. So if you apply that same information, the same theory, the same strategy that he just applied to the 12-tribe chart, that shows you that the 12-tribe chart, everybody on the chart is black. It's fucking undeniable. It's undeniable.
that completes the video. It's your boy 180 on the Rise, day 445. Like I always say, we just getting started. Till next time, Shalom. Let's go.